What if the world's greatest mysteries are swimming just meters beneath your feet right now? Imagine, while you watch this, something ancient and colossal could be gliding through the blackest ocean trenches. Cameras have caught glimpses of jaws wider than a car, tentacles stretching longer than a city bus, and eyes that seem almost human. But are these the last survivors of a forgotten age, or visitors from another realm entirely? Tonight, you'll see real footage and legendary sightings so incredible, they'll haunt your dreams. For every scientist with an answer, there's a sailor with a scar and a secret. Can you separate what's real from what's legend, or will the truth be the most terrifying sea monster of all? Dive in, if you dare. This is 10 real sea monsters caught on camera, shocking ocean mysteries revealed. The Bloop, a single earth-shaking sound that rippled across the entire Pacific in 1997. Picked up by NOAA hydrophones, this ultra-low frequency roar was many times louder than any known whale call or undersea volcano. Scientists scrambled for answers. Some believed it was just ice cracking, while others pointed out the sound's pattern was more biological than geological. Conspiracy theories exploded. Was it a hidden leviathan, a survivor from the dinosaur age, or even a government cover-up? Some claimed the Bloop matched descriptions of Lovecraft's Cthulhu, a cosmic beast said to sleep beneath the waves. Despite official explanations, the truth is that no one has ever pinpointed the source. Ask yourself, could a living creature make a sound that echoes through thousands of miles of water? Or is the Bloop proof that the ocean still hides monsters beyond imagination? Next time you hear a strange noise beneath the waves, remember, the ocean is the planet's last frontier. What do you think made the Bloop? Would you dare to search for it, alone? Megalodon, Earth's ultimate apex predator. Imagine a shark over 18 meters long, weighing up to 60 tons, with jaws wide enough to swallow a car and teeth the size of your palm. Fossils prove it once dominated every ocean, but is it really extinct? In recent decades, massive teeth with fresh serrations have been found on remote seafloors, while some deep-sea submersibles have captured fleeting shadows larger than a double-decker bus. Whales and even submarines have surfaced with bizarre bite marks. Could Megalodon still be hunting in the darkest trenches? Scientists insist it died out 3 million years ago, but what if we've just never looked deep enough? Oceans are only 20% explored. Imagine what's hiding in the black void below. If you came face to face with Megalodon, would you freeze in terror or try to capture proof? Are you sure it's safe to swim in deep water? The Kraken. Myth or misunderstood monster? For centuries, sailors told stories of ships vanishing beneath the waves, pulled down by tentacles thick as trees. In modern times, scientists have finally confirmed the existence of giant squids, some stretching more than 15 meters, long enough to strangle a whale. But are these the true Kraken, or just a glimpse of something bigger? Footage from deep-sea cameras shows tentacled shadows attacking submarines and mysterious scars left on whales. Some believe the Kraken is a species still undiscovered, hiding in the abyss where no light reaches. Others say it's a warning, nature's reminder of how small we are. If you were aboard a boat and saw a tentacle rise from the depths, would you freeze or fight? Maybe the real question is, which legends are waiting to be discovered next? Globsters, mysterious, formless blobs that baffle scientists and terrify beachgoers. When these massive, unidentifiable lumps of flesh wash ashore, panic and curiosity spread in equal measure. Some are 10 meters long, with strange hairs, tentacles, or even unrecognizable organs. DNA tests often fail, returning unknown or not matching any cataloged species. Conspiracy theories flourish. Are globsters new species, mutated creatures, or decomposed monsters from the deep? Some researchers link them to old sea monster sightings from centuries ago, hinting at prehistoric beasts that outlived the dinosaurs. Others suggest they're the decomposed remains of whales or sharks, twisted into something unrecognizable by time and tides. But if so, why are so many details unexplained? Would you dare investigate one up close, or would you flee, fearing what might be hiding just below the sand? The Montauk Monster, an enigma that washed up on the sands of New York in 2008. With a beak-like snout, clawed limbs, and leathery, hairless skin, this corpse triggered a wildfire of online speculation. Biologists rushed to examine the photos. Some said it was a bloated raccoon, others a mutated sea turtle, and a few even whispered government experiment. But the carcass vanished before anyone could study it in depth. Some claim it was stolen, others that officials took it away. To this day, every few years, new creatures wash up along the coastlines of Long Island and Montauk, each more bizarre than the last. Is the Montauk Monster proof that undiscovered species lurk near our beaches? Or are these warnings of something much stranger happening beneath the waves? What would you do if you stumbled upon a creature science refuses to explain? Photograph it, run, or call for help. Colossal Squid, the real sea monster, rarer and more terrifying than even the legendary giant squid. First seen only in 2007 in Antarctic waters, this beast can grow over 14 meters, with eyes the size of basketballs, the largest of any animal on Earth. Its tentacles are studded with rotating hooks, capable of tearing flesh, and its beak can bite through steel. Scientists have found scars from colossal squid on sperm whales, proof of titanic underwater battles. But what truly chills the blood are the squid's hunting grounds, the pitch-black, freezing depths where even sunlight cannot reach. What else might lurk with the colossal squid, waiting unseen in the darkness? If you could peer into the abyss, would you want to? Or is it safer for us and our nightmares not to know? Trunko, the furry sea monster that sparked headlines and debates for almost a century. In 1924, witnesses along the South African coast reported a bizarre, snowy white creature fighting off two killer whales. They described it as having a long trunk like an elephant, covered in white fur and a lobster-like tail. For years, skeptics called it a myth or a hoax, until similar strange carcasses began washing up worldwide. Some scientists now believe Trunko could be an undiscovered species of whale. Others insist it's simply decomposed shark remains. But why do so many witnesses describe fur, trunks, and battles with whales? Is Trunko a warning from the deep, or just a trick of the mind and waves? If you spotted a beast like this, would you trust your eyes or your instincts? Cadborosaurus, one of the world's most persistent sea serpent mysteries. For more than 100 years, people along the Pacific coast of Canada have described seeing a long, snake-like creature with a horse's head and humps along its back. Some sightings are so convincing they've been filmed by fishermen, sailors, even marine biologists. Remains of strange, elongated animals have washed ashore, sparking fierce debates. Are they sea lions, giant eels, or an entirely new species? Legends say Cadborosaurus appears before storms or disasters, while skeptics argue it's all a misidentification. But with so many credible witnesses and videos, can they all be wrong? If you sailed those waters, would you keep an eye out for Caddy, or laugh it off as a fishtail? The Ningen, the Antarctic's most chilling and elusive mystery. First reported by Japanese fishing vessels, this ghostly human-shaped giant is said to be over 20 meters long, with pale, featureless skin and long arms. Some crew members claim it glided silently beneath their ships, occasionally rising to the surface at night, then vanishing without a trace. Others describe seeing only its massive white silhouette under the ice, staring up with blank alien eyes. No official photos exist, only blurry images and whispered stories. Yet the legend grows each year. Scientists dismiss the Ningen as an illusion or misidentified whale, but believers argue, why do so many independent witnesses describe the same impossible creature? Would you dare work on an Antarctic fishing boat knowing what could be watching you from the frozen dark? Or would you rather believe the Ningen is just another myth until it appears before you? The Oarfish, called the king of herrings, is a living sea serpent straight from legend. With a ribbon-like body that can stretch over 11 meters, shimmering silver scales, and a bright red crest, it's rarely seen alive. When oarfish surface, locals fear disaster, earthquakes, tsunamis, or bad omens. Caught on video in recent years, these creatures swim vertically, like ghosts drifting through the deep. Scientists know little about their habits, migration, or how they survive at such crushing depths. Some believe oarfish inspired myths of dragons and sea serpents around the world. Is their rare appearance a message from the ocean itself? If you were swimming and saw an oarfish's glowing form rise beside you, would you consider it a sign or a warning? We've explored the edge of science and legend. 10 sea monsters caught on camera, each more mysterious than the last. What secrets are still hidden in the abyss, waiting to rise? Next time you stand by the ocean, remember, every legend started with a single sighting. Tell us, which monster fascinated you the most? Subscribe for more shocking ocean mysteries, and don't look away. You never know what's watching you from the deep.